What's up, Foodie fam? Today I'm driving from San Francisco all the way to LA, Los Angeles for the Tesla Diner, all hands-free. I'm gonna try to do it with my full self-driving on my Tesla to see if I can actually get there hands-free. In between, we're gonna stop in Kettleman City for the Tesla Lounge. We'll check that out and get some coffee over there maybe. And if you see some of the POV shots, it's due to this head mount over here. So I got my head mounts ready to record some full self-driving. It's $99 per month for the Tesla self-driving package. Let's go test it out, why don't we? Made a quick stop to Phil's Coffee. I got my Tesora. I don't know, what do you guys like to get usually at Phil's Coffee? But that's one of my favorites. So without further ado, let's go self-driving to Kettleman City is our first stop. Our first destination, we are going to the Tesla Lounge. 170 miles away. I have 93% battery, which is about 237. It says I'll make a quick stop at Harris Ranch and then arrive at the Tesla Lounge. So let's do that. We will start. 14% left. I guess that's coverable, right? 14% should be okay. So we're ready to go. Or we can actually set arrival energy of what I like. Arrival at Tesla energy, 50% is fine. If you don't feel more comfortable, you can choose a different location. But yeah, 14%, 15% should be fine. So we're gonna let it auto self-drive once I get out of this parking spot. It should know how to do it from here. I'm just gonna pull down a stock like so, and it's gonna start self-driving. It's gonna go around this curb like so. And there you go, all hands free. These hands, there you go, all hands free. And it's moving. It's gonna do a left here because there's gonna be a light on the other side. There's car, there you go. It's gonna do a left turn from here and go onto the freeway very soon. There's a McDonald's over there, as you can see. And the map is over here. If you want to look at where we're going, you can always brush the map from here to the other side, and it will. So this is weird, right? Because we are probably going to the 280 side. So once it makes, for a human, I would probably go on this lane because it would be a wider lane, and I would just go on to 280 that side. But if I use this lane here, the only problem is if I use this lane, I'm gonna have to make immediate right lane cuts after the turn. But I'm sure the Tesla will be able to do that. We'll brush this back. It's gonna make a right lane cuts. There you go, and it's gonna have to cut one more time to the right. Okay, pretty well. And I'm on standard driving mode here. It's not, I didn't choose aggressive. There's chill, standard, or aggressive. My current mode is on standard. It does go above speed limit sometimes, slightly on standard. But aggressive mode, it'll go like a lot above. And if you're not comfortable going 71 on a 65, for example, you can always use the scroll wheel to go down, and it will lower the speed. But yeah, that's we're off to Harris Ranch. And we're still doing hands-free. It's gonna do our turns. It's gonna go to, I believe, 101. But like I mentioned earlier, you can feel free to swipe here to see our full duration of where to go in the map, and see the whole map here. And you could even make it bigger and see where we're going the whole time. Or just go through here, and that's how we do it. And it's all doing the lane cuts by itself. We're going to the San Jose, and you gotta keep an eye, make sure that you're looking forward and not looking on your phone or down below, because there is an eye tracker, and they do want to make sure that you are looking at the road. It does work for sunglasses, so it will spot your eyes through sunglasses if this is too bright for you, for example. Now here's an interesting point. This on the right actually goes to the airport. So does it know to go left onto 101? I'm pretty sure it does. but we'll see. On the right goes the airport. Yep, it's turning left. So we're gonna go towards the 101 side, which makes sense. It's doing multiple lane cuts right now. It's turning left. It sees that there's no car. Safely turning left. And you can see on the screen here, it does sense all the thing around me and even behind me. So you see that? Oh, there you go. Because I'm not looking at the road, it's telling me to, hey, nudge the wheel. Your eyes is now looking at the road. So now we're looking back at the road, and the view monitor goes back active, and we're back on the way. See, now view monitor is now active. It's found my eye again, and it's you know, tracking, making sure that I'm looking at the road. Right now we are heading towards 152 East. We just exited 101 freeway, so we're changing into another freeway, going through the red light here. This is for 11 miles, and we're gonna go exit to Pacheco. I think that's gonna be the routes we're taking. So it looks like this. So I think we are close to where are we right now? I think, are we on Gilroy? Yeah, we're in Gilroy right now. So that we're gonna take the over there by the cherry stand. We're gonna take the mountain path. A lot of twists and turns, so it's perfect time to test the self-driving and how it goes through the tight corners and turns. And then it's only 8:50 a.m. So about 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Not too much traffic, but it's definitely going to go through the Gilroy Mountains, like so. Okay. So let's see how it does. And I also changed our I changed our mid destination. Instead of Harris Ranch, we're gonna go to Firebaugh, California, to get a quick charge before heading to the Tesla Lounge in Kettleman, just so that I feel a little bit more comfortable, because I made a quick stop and it told me like at Harris Ranch is only about 10% battery left, and I feel a little bit uncomfortable with that. So if I stop at Firebaugh instead, I have 22%, which is I feel much more comfortable doing that than the 10% at Harris Ranch. So I changed the mid route slightly, but nonetheless, we're going through the mountains very soon, and as you can see, it's still doing pretty well. I'm still doing hands-free. There's a merging one, but luckily there's no lane, there's nobody left. But I'm sure if there was a merge, our car would yield to the car in front of us. It's also really beautiful here. Great scenery. As you can see, I got my big water bottle with me. Foodie Life Dan. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. I got my big water bottle for the journey. And then you get a free sticker if you see me ever. Come say hi if you ever see me around. Come get a free sticker from me. It's pretty cautious. It's a 55 zone. It's going at a 58, 57. Beautiful scenery. See, like, okay, here's gonna be a turn. It's gonna be a pretty tight turn. Okay, it's braking. Look at that. Really nice turn. There's traffic on the other side too. It handles it really well. So the thing is, like, going through the mountains coming up on the map, as you can see here, driving through this usually, especially at night, it's very tiring because there's going to be a lot of turns. You have to stay really focused. The only difference is now I am focused, I am still looking at the road, but it's doing the turning for me, and I'm just making sure that, hey, it doesn't veer off course or go onto oncoming traffic, things like that. It does definitely alleviate some of the heavy burden on traffic. I'm just kind of focusing on, hey, making sure that everything looks good and smooth, versus actually having to hold on to the wheel, making your shoulders tired, you know, doing all the turns manually. This is great. This is the turns I'm talking about. This is where there's a lot of left turns, right turns, twists and turns like that, and it's going through them pretty smoothly, I would say. could be a little bit faster. I mean, there's a truck behind me that has been following me pretty close. You can see from the rearview mirror. I could add a gas a little bit to make it like, hey, hurry up a little bit. I'm gonna do that, or step on a pedal to make it go a little bit faster, so it knows that I want it to go a little bit faster. There you go. Now jumping to 56. So here's gonna be another turn. Still doing really well. This turn is, look at that turn, it's a tight turn, and it's gonna be immediately on a right turn. We'll see how it handles it. Look at that, nice. Yeah, so this self-driving is pretty well. It's gonna be another left turn here. Avocado, 6 for $1. Dang, that's a good price. But yeah, it actually gives you time to you know, look at some of the other stuff that you might miss along a drive like this. You can kind of read the signs, you know, while you're going through. But you know, when you're driving itself, like, you really don't have time to pay attention to other things. So I think what I found about FSD is like, hey, you know, you definitely gotta pay attention. You definitely gotta keep your eye on the road. But you're able to admire the scenery a little bit better, a little bit more, just because the burden of the driving itself, the steering wheel itself, is off of your hands. Obviously, you know, always make sure that you're always prepared to take the handle. As you can see, when I'm making the 30 turns, I'm always ready. And my feet is always on the brake or gas pedal, like that. The car slowed, perfect. That was a perfect situation where, like, hey, I wasn't sure if that car is gonna come straight out. I would have slowed a little bit myself. It did great. It slowed a little bit just in case that car was about to pop out. But they made a full stop. Then we did not hesitate. We continued to move. We're coming off our exit soon at Firebaugh, California, at Hanoche Road. That's gonna be where our supercharger is gonna be at. There's the exits. It's perfect timing. I'm about 19% battery, so it's gonna guide us to the supercharger. It's gonna do a right turn. I'm looking at left and right. There's left doesn't seem to be any car. Should be okay. There's the turn. I believe the supercharger is on the right side. Is cautiously named, is a little hesitant, is looking, checking the left side, make sure there's no traffic. We're good. Okay, I do see the supercharger up ahead. It's to the right here. There we go. Perfect. It took us to the superchargers. And you see all this part right here? That's all the parking spots I could choose. I'll park myself on the edge. Oh, there you go. Well, too late now. But yeah, I could have initiated a park and it would have parked. But I'll show you that on another spot, I guess, later on. As you can see, I only need to charge this for about 5 minutes. Estimate charge time 5 minutes before I can make it to Tesla Lounge. Let's pop the charger. So I can push this, actually. It will open. Or, watch me close it. Another option is to go out here. Take this plug here. You see that? You press this button. This will open. That's it. Very simple. Blue means it's good. Alright, came back from the restroom break and I already got to 54% already. It's been like 6-7 minutes. Anyways, it's enough to get to Kettleman City at 25%, 26%. So I'm gonna stop my supercharger and stop it here. It's good enough. We're gonna continue on to the Kettleman City. Should get there around 27% battery, which is fine. I didn't get any food here because at the Kettleman City Tesla Lounge, I think there's some snacks and foods over there. So I'm not that hungry yet. I'm just gonna go get the food when I get there. All right, and then we're off. This is about 2.5 hours on the road so far. It's been okay. I'm like not halfway, but probably like 35% to Tesla. Our final goal is to go to the Tesla diner, right, in LA. So, oh, here's an interesting section. So it's a stop sign, but left and right, they go pretty fast. So we'll see if it knows how to operate. There's nothing on my right and left. There is a truck coming, but it's pretty far. Okay, it didn't hesitate. It knows that it's pretty far and it's pretty slow. It boosted us right onto the ramp. That's pretty good. All right, and we are at Kettleman City. Kettleman City, very close to well, basically this is where the Tesla Lounge is in Kettleman City, right here. Should be one of the biggest Tesla chargers in between NorCal and SoCal. We'll see what kind of snacks they have at the Tesla Lounge. So for Tesla Lounge access, you actually do need your Tesla app to get a code to go into Tesla Lounge. So not everybody can go. Only if you have a Tesla, you can access Tesla Lounge. And it's open 24 hours, I believe. Pretty cool. And then, like I said, I'm gonna be charging quite a bit of time here, maybe like 10-20 minutes. Enough for me to get to the Tesla diner in one charge, hopefully. If not, then I will do another stop, but we'll see when we get there. Perfect. It knows that there's the green lights. It's gonna do the left turn here. Good. So there you go, there's the Tesla supercharger up ahead. And then I think that's the Tesla Lounge in there. So we're gonna turn in. So if I choose here to park, I got auto park ready. I choose starts. Now it's gonna try to maneuver me parking in between the stalls. You see that? There's actually stalls, so it's gonna try to hopefully avoid hitting these stalls, and it's actually doing it well. I'm like, oh, a little anxious because there's you know, stalls along the side, and I'm like, I don't want it to hit it, but look, it's parking pretty well, and that's it. Did it really well, actually. And I think I'm supposed to go in the other way. Ah, shoot. Okay. So usually auto park goes into it with the back, but how these superchargers are, I think you gotta use it in the front because the chargers are in the back. So I'm just gonna park right here. Actually, we'll get the supercharger ready right here. Take this, unplug. There you go. Now it's charging. So as you can see right here, it tells you how to access it. Open your Tesla app, tap location from the main menu, swipe up list of chargers, tap Kettleman for the entry. So we'll do that. Location, tap from location, swipe up to nearby chargers, Kettleman. Here we are. And then there you go. The access code here, don't worry, it's gonna change every 24 hours. So the one that I show you now, it's not gonna be the same. But here's the key code. You type it in right here. Access granted. And this opens. Oh, sorry, thank you. Oh, go ahead. And then this out opens, and here we are in the Tesla charger. Not bad for the prices. $6.99 for a sandwich. Yeah, water for $1.29. These are pretty good prices. Even has medicine. Here's the coffee machine. There you go. It's about $2.50. Pretty good prices, I think. Some more snacks here. You can have some chips and dry snacks. This one, yeah, more chips. Hot Cheetos, munchies. These sort of beverages. So we got the cold brews and stuff like that over here on this side. Here's the prices. Sodas are on this side. Sodas are what, $3.29 per soda. So I kind of already had coffee this morning, so I'm thinking about either hot chocolate or a chai latte. What do you guys should I get? Oops, should I get hot chocolate or should I get chai latte? Or maybe this one, maybe like just a dirty chai. Alright, it says pay and grab a cup on the left tower. So I'm gonna insert or swipe. There you go. There's a tap. Cup drops like so. Grab the cup. It says did a cup drop. You're gonna put yes. And then I'm gonna put this cup in here like so. Okay. Caution, this stuff is hot. It says click through. Payment successful. Verify your cup is in there. We're gonna start authorizing. Authorizing. Awesomeness is being made. 0%. And you can actually kind of see it brewing down here. We're making the hot chocolate. Ooh, there's the milk. There's some chocolate. Alright. And 100%. Thank you. Enjoy. Take the cup. Enjoy your drink. Alright, our next destination is the Tesla Diner. We're at 88% battery. Tesla Diner. Let's see if I can just do one big trip. Ooh, 8%. That's not good enough. I'm probably gonna make another stop in between then. So I'll make a quick stop in between because 8% is not too comfortable with me, or I'm not too comfortable at 8%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it to another destination before that. But hey, only 2 hours and 30 minutes to go. And how we do that is we just ask Grok to give us a destination in between that. Hey, it's final destination to Tesla Diner in Santa Monica, but give me another supercharger in between that, so I have about 20% battery remaining when I arrive at Tesla Diner.
Got it. Setting navigation with a stop at the Tesla Supercharger at outlets at Tejon Parkway and Tejon Ranch first. Then Tesla Diner is final. With your 227 miles of range, you'll arrive at the diner with about 20% battery left. Route is 92 miles total, about 1 hour 19 minutes.
There you go. It took a while for it to measure, but yeah. So it's gonna be we're getting to our Tejon Ranch stop for our quick just a bathroom break, and I'm gonna supercharge for like 5 to 10 minutes, so we have a little bit leeway before the going to Tesla Diner. Okay, I just came back from the restroom. It's already at 74%, pretty fast. Location next is the Tesla Diner, about an hour and 20 minutes away. It's only at 1:15 right now. And the cool thing about the Tesla Diner is if you actually do a trip to Tesla Diner, like so, there is a secret in your menu. It says, there you go, skip the wait, order food. And if you click that, look at this, Tesla Diner pops up, loads a special app, And you can order food directly through the app, so when you arrive, food will be there. You see that? So egg sandwich, fried pickles. I'm kind of excited to try some of the food here. Tesla Giga Burger, chill mode grilled cheese, Falcon Wing fried chicken, cup of Wagyu beef chili, Cyberbox extra sauce, Jomo drip ultrasonic cold brew, and so forth. Cowbell milkshake, retro hoodie. How much are the hoodies? Dang, $95. Sheesh. Order available when you started a charge session. Okay, so that's how you do it. But yeah, that's how you order stuff. And then there's movies on the other side. I think movies. Whoa, look at that! It's telling you what time is showing what movies during the time. So there you go. And I guess real quick, we're gonna check out how well it does merging onto the 5, merging onto fast incoming traffic. 2-lane merging into 1, but there's no car next to me, so that should be no challenge. And we're checking it to the merging into the traffic. I have my hands by the wheel in case I need to take over. I'm looking, there's a truck. Okay, it's faster than a truck. Now it's should be pulling towards the left lane. Looks like it's okay on the rearview mirror. Pretty smooth, really smooth. Because of the Tesla's acceleration, you can get to 0 to 60 to 70 like really fast. So we're back on the main road. We're back on the 5. Up ahead of us is the mountains. Once we get towards the mountains, I will do more review of how it handles the curves up there. All right, we are now going downhill. It's controlling the 70, 74 going down. I think it's going to slow down significantly now. But other cars are still like way faster. So that's why I'm trying to keep up with traffic. We're slowly going towards down the mountain now. Just gonna try to cut in front of this Tacoma. 30 minutes to the Tesla diner. Yeah, pretty nice. So far, it's quite relaxing. I like that it's not. It's really not that tiring because most of the car drove itself. I really was hands off pretty much the whole trip. And what total around? I left around 7:30 this morning, so I'm gonna get there around 2:30. So that's about what 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, about 7 hours. I made like 3, 4 stops along the way. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Not too much traffic today on a Sunday. So far pretty happy. Alright, arriving in 2 minutes. Car's braking ahead. It knows how to brake. Great. There's a thing here. Okay, we bypassed, no problem. Alright, in about 2 minutes, we should be arriving very soon. Alright guys, I'm plugged into the Tesla diner. Now, I can choose food to eat and order. There's breakfast, sides, burgers and pastries and such. But hey, we're definitely gonna get Tesla Giga Burger, right? I want any drinks. Not want anything like a Tesla shirt? Maybe. How much are these hats? $40. Oh. How much are these t-shirts? $40? Okay. Next time, guys. I think we're just gonna get the burger. Fries? The $4.50 fries. Not too bad, right? I think we're just gonna go with the burger. We're gonna go 50% tips. We'll check out, see what happens. I will pick up inside. Okay, and processing order. Order placed. We'll notify you ready to pick up the meantime. Sit back and enjoy your watch now. Take your interview as you must be connected. Okay. It's placed. 243. Is also on my Tesla app. Interesting. Okay. Here's the Tesla Diner. We got a red carpet walking us through in the Tesla Diner. I just got a notification order 243 is ready. So I'm ready to go pick up. That's the ordering section over there. Hi. I have to pick up my order. Where do I pick? Do I pick up my order here? I order on my. I order on my car.
Yeah, if it's drinks and pastries, you're gonna come up with here. The rest of your food is gonna be at the end of the counter.
Thank you. So there's our seats.
244.
So I got my burger. Look at that. It comes in a little Cybertruck looking container. So pretty easy. I'm at the Tesla Diner. As you can see, I got my burger here. My burger. There's the Tesla Giga Burger. Trying first bite. It's a really good char on it. I think overall the burger was pretty good. The charring is nice and it's pretty flavorful, but it wasn't like anything crazy special. There are actually more seatings on the second floor, and that's where you actually get to watch the big screens, the movie showings, and the souvenir shop is all on the second floor. There you go, that's the outside of the Tesla Diner. Pretty cool, right? The movies and things like that. You can play it on your car. If you connect to the Wi-Fi, you can play it in your car or watch it in your car, or you can go upstairs and chillax upstairs and watch the movies and shows like that. Now, if you're not a Tesla owner, I'm not sure where you would park. I guess just street parking if you're not a Tesla owner. But if you're a Tesla owner, it's pretty easy. A lot of superchargers around, and there's even more back there. That's where I parked. There's like 2 more rows of superchargers back here, and it charges super fast. So by the time I finish my burger, my car's already at like 80%. Pretty good. You could also have it delivered to your car as well. But yeah, that's the Tesla Diner. Sorry for such a long video, but I really wanted to showcase what the Tesla FSD can do, and in some environment and circumstances, what it will do. Also, it was pretty cool to visit the Kettleman City Tesla Lounge and the Tesla Diner. All very, very fun. Now, would I do that again? I think I would. If I were to drive from San Francisco to LA, on FSD is actually much more relaxed. I got a lot more chance to see the environments and the scenery and the areas versus having to drive and just focus on the road. It does help alleviate the tiresome driving experience in the Tesla vehicle. You're kind of just relaxing and watching things go by and watching things happen. It's actually a pretty funny, interesting experience. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about Tesla or think about getting one, I'll put my Tesla referral code on the bottom. If you use it, you get some free supercharging miles, and I'll get some too. And that's about it. Make sure you stay subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.